Hello everyone. So in this video we will discuss more details about the RBI Grade B DEPR examination. We will do a comparison analysis of the RBI Grade B DEPR examination with the IES examination which is conducted by UPSC. So let's do what we will do is that in this session we will discuss the exam pattern for both these examinations and also the syllabus and the marking scheme and what could be your possible strategy to ace in this particular examination. So let's know our exam first. So in RBI, as you must be aware of, there are 3 papers that you have to write. First is on economics, which is an objective type examination, which is out of 100 marks, and you are given 2 hours to write that examination, and this is the phase 1 of the examination. After this paper, about after 20 to 25 days, phase 2 happens, and that is a paper on economics, which is a descriptive type paper. You have to see questions on the screen and you have to write an answer on your answer sheet. So it's a handwritten examination, descriptive type, and paper 3 is English descriptive type, where you have to write your answers by typing with the help of a keyboard. So there you do not have to do a handwritten paper, but rather you have to type it in there. So for paper 2 you get 180 minutes, 3 hours, which is of 100 marks also, and for paper 3 you get another 90 minutes to write the examination, and which is also of 100 marks. So together these comprise of 300 marks of phase 1 and phase 2. Then in phase 3 you have your personal interview, which is of 75 marks. So all the marks in each and every stage are added for final selection. It is not like that the phase 1 is qualifying, which is generally the case in other examination. All the marks of all the phases are added for the final selection. Now in IES you have 6 papers. So the examination is conducted in 3 days. Okay, on the first day you have to give general English and general studies examination for 3 hours each, and the marks allotted is 100 each for both these papers. Then on the second day you have general economics 1 and general economics 2 paper. Both of them are for 200 marks each, and you get 3 hours each to write the examination. And then on the third day you have to write the general economics 3rd paper, and the paper 4 is on Indian economy. So these 2 papers happen on the 3rd day, that is the last day, and both of them are for 200 marks each, and again you are given 3 hours each to write the examination. All these 6 papers are descriptive type. There is no multiple choice questions in the IES examination. You are given a answer sheet and a question paper. You have to write it. It's a handwritten examination. You need not type the answers, and the examination is conducted for 3 days, and also there is no negative marking here, because since this is a descriptive examination, no negative marking happens. However, in case of RBI DEPR examination in paper 1, you have different negative marking. Different negative marking meaning for 1 marker questions there is different negative marking, for 2 marker there is different negative marking, for 3 marker there is different negative marking, and for 4 marker there is different negative marking, right? So this is broadly the exam pattern for RBI DEPR and for IES. And then after the written examination, once you clear the cutoff, then you can appear for the personal interview. Okay, so which is again of 200 marks. So the total marks for IES is, for written examination, this total is 1000 and additional 200 marks for interviews. So out of 1200 you get your final score. Now let's look at the syllabus for RBI DEPR examination. So as I also mentioned in my previous video, RBI does not prescribe a detailed syllabus for the examination. It just mentions that you have to that the questions would be based upon the level of the master's degree examination in any central university of India. So what for students, the good strategy would be to make basis the IES syllabus, because IES examination is also conducted after giving the master's examination. It is also a master's level examination. all over India. So a good strategy would be to keep the IES syllabus as basis for this particular examination. And additionally, in the syllabus they ask you to read RBI publications, annual report and financial stability report, monetary policy report, all these reports which RBI publishes from time to time. Obviously, if you wish to work at an organization, then you must be aware about the working of that particular organization and the reports and publications it carries out throughout the year. Now, so broadly, since the syllabus is not prescribed in RBI DEPR, looking at the previous year trends, we know that broadly these subjects needs to be covered: microeconomics, macroeconomics, econometrics and statistics, international economics, growth and development, and public finance, that is current affairs relating to the budget and economic survey. Current affairs and budget economic survey are mostly, mostly important for your paper 2, which is the descriptive examination, which is a descriptive type examination. Okay, now looking at the syllabus for IES. So UPSC gives a very detailed syllabus for the Indian Economic Service examination. Since the exam is conducted on 3 days and there are total 6 papers, so you have to write 2 papers each on each of the days. So first day you have to write the examination for general English and general studies. Okay, and this is it includes the general knowledge of various current events that are happening in the economy. Mostly questions are around that, and general English is basically the level of any graduate level examination all over the country. So that's the level where you are asked to, there's a précis writing that you have to do, reading comprehension, right? There will be basically several questions to test the understanding of the language of the student for general usage in day-to-day life. Then general studies, yes, the candidate is tested on several areas or issues of importance like the Indian polity, geography, history and the economy, obviously the current affairs that is going on. Both these papers are of 100 marks each. Then on second day you write the paper 1 of economics, general economics 1, and which has 2 parts. One is part A, which covers the microeconomics syllabus, and part B covers the statistics and econometrics syllabus. Okay, and some parts of mathematical methods in economics as well. So as we just saw, if you make this paper 1 syllabus as your syllabus for microeconomics, statistics, econometrics and mathematical methods for your RBI DEPR examination, then this will be really helpful for you in the examination, because here you have a very detailed topic wise syllabus given for the examination. So theory of consumer demand, you have to cover cardinal approach, marginal utility, indifference curve analysis, revealed preference, Slutsky method, all these things are there. Then theory of production, theory of value, theory of distribution like marginal productivity theory, right? Calder's theory of distribution, Kaliski theory of distribution. So several macro distribution theories are also there in the syllabus. And then welfare economics like social welfare, private welfare, compensation principle, and the social choice, including the cause and sane schools of thought, right? Then you have under mathematical methods, linear programming problem, optimization techniques, and Leontief input and output model. These are very favorite topics which are generally asked in the RBI DEPR examination as well. Then statistics and econometrics, the whole very detailed syllabus is given for regression analysis and problems in regression analysis. Then on the second day, second paper is also on economics, which covers your macroeconomics broadly. So it has the schools of thought like classical, neoclassical, Keynesian schools of thought and monetary schools of thought, and then concepts on national income and accounting and various interrelationships between the 3 measures in the presence of government sector and international transactions. Then you have the classical theory of determination of output and employment, Keynesian theory of determination of output and employment, inflationary gap, financial and capital market, right, and growth and development, the several various theories of growth and development, dependency school, Arthur Lewis theory of growth and development. So all these things are mentioned. Then international economics, yes. So at times in your section 2 of your RBI DEPR examination, there are questions on international economics also. Balance of payments is also there. Then the last topic is the global institutions like the World Bank, G20, IMF, WTO, all these things, right? Then the third day you are required to give again 2 papers on economics. However, even if you can cover the paper 2, which is this paper of IES syllabus on economics, and paper 1, which is this syllabus of IES syllabus in economics, then your RBI DEPR syllabus would almost be covered. So a good strategy would be to keep paper 1 and paper 2 as base for your preparation for RBI DEPR examination. So but as paper 3 covers your public finance, environmental economics, industrial economics, and state market and planning, so these are not that relevant for the RBI DEPR examination. However, some portion of taxation, optimal taxes, and the current issues under public finance is important for the RBI DEPR examination as well, like the budget, right? But no, you do not go into the theories of taxation and all the details under public finance. Then paper 4 is on Indian economy. So this paper on Indian economy covers both the static and the dynamic portion. So it covers the history of Indian economy, how development and planning evolved in the federal finance, budget and the fiscal policy, the FRBM Act, and labor, foreign trade, money and banking, inflation. Okay. So you need not cover money and banking, inflation, all these things separately, because these are repeated topics. These are also there in your paper 2 syllabus, right? So even if you covered paper 2 and paper 1 in great detail, this you would be done majorly with your RBI DEPR syllabus. Okay, these are additional topics about the Indian economy, how the economy has evolved over the years, the agriculture sector, performance in the agriculture sector, the services sector, and the industrial sector. So these are the broad topics you mentioned in the IES syllabus. So this is the last subject, which is the paper 4 on Indian. These were the 6 papers total of the Indian economics syllabus. Now, if you're interested in knowing more about the strategies of students who were selected this year, you can have a look at this video on our YouTube channel. Also, you can have a look at this particular video on the success story of one of the selected candidate last year to make your own strategy for this particular examination. We also have a 4 months detailed study plan. You can download that from the description of this particular video, and which basically gives the plan day wise and topic wise about how you should strategize your preparation and cover several topics. You can download the PDF from the link given in the description box. The new batch is starting from November 15. If you wish, you can also enroll for the course. If you have further any queries, you can call on this number, or you can also email on this email ID if you are looking for any further guidance. Thank you.